Dedra is, when we first meet her, she's kind of following the like girl boss archetype of like, she's the one lady in this very male profession. Everyone condescends to her. No one takes her seriously enough. Partagaz is like the male mentor who's like the one guy who does see what she's got and how, she's really the smartest person there. For much of the first season, as we're getting to know these characters, we're like, yeah, I'm rooting for the girl boss because men are pigs. And then you see, and because she's obviously the most competent one, plus she has to work twice as hard because everyone's mean to her. Then we see that she's the sadistic torturer, and we're sort of reminded what it means to be a successful imperial intelligence officer.
Yeah.
Partagaz, it's like he's like nurturing her career the whole time, but I mean, with him, I think you really get the banality of evil thing, where he's just like, he doesn't care either way about the Gormans. He has a line which may not be until the beginning of the next arc, but where he just sort of says, yeah, they can't do it without destroying the planet, so it's bad luck, Gorman, in this very nonchalant way. This guy's job is to run an effective intelligence service. I would say the things that he gets most exercised about are like bureaucratic turf wars, the institution he heads and making it the most valuable tool in the Emperor's arsenal. Whether the Gormans live or die is a purely instrumental question to him. One of the great strengths of the show is that it shows us a bunch of different, essentially imperial or fascist personalities and how they interact with each other, and how their priorities are kind of slightly different in nuanced ways.
It's funny you mentioned that you like, or that you were attracted to Partagaz, because I know you're writing a book about neoconservatism.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I worked with a bunch of neoconservatives, including like, I've been in rooms with Paul Wolfowitz and Rumsfeld and like,
I got to interview you about this guy.
Yeah, we should probably talk. But like, everybody knows neocons are highly ideological. What everybody doesn't know is that the neocons of Washington filter their ideology through. Their ideology finds expression in obsessions with bureaucratic turf wars and the logic puzzles of making an institution do the things you want it to do. And politics is at that meso level or whatever. That's like Partagaz to a T. I mean, like, that's where his mind's at. And like, persona wise as well, they have this wry, Socratic, I'm just figuring out the smartest optimal thing. I'm pluralistic even, and I'm certainly congenial. And like, all of that, I felt like I was watching fucking Paul Wolfowitz is what it felt like,
I'm embarrassed that didn't occur to me, but you're totally right. He is a Wolfowitz-like figure. He's clearly very smart. He's clearly very well educated. He's studied whatever the, Old Republic's equivalent of the classics are, and he's fluent in whatever the space version of the Thucydides trap is.
I was about to say Thucydides.
Yeah, that's a brilliant observation. I love that.
All right, well, I'm out now. So
no.
Finally, man. Finally,
I
you
also
made a
thought it
brilliant
was
observation after all these apps.